Hey guys, it's Dr. GTA. Thanks for coming to my channel. Are you having problems actually figuring out what PC to buy for GTA 5? You really want to play GTA 5 on PC, but you don't have a clue on what to get, and you don't have a lot of money as well. You really want to buy a budget gaming PC that'll run GTA 5. Well, if you are, stay tuned because this video is for you. And not to mention, I actually have a sweepstakes. I'm going to be giving away my old Elgato HD game capture card. So subscribe to my channel and comment on your favorite video and like your favorite video. That's all you have to do, and I'll be giving this away to one lucky subscriber. Now let's go ahead and let's get involved with breaking down the build and what we chose for this build. Alright, first off, we're going to go over two things. One, GTA 5 has always been better running on PlayStation 4, as you can tell from Rockstar's gameplays. They've always done lots of demonstrations, mostly with PlayStation 4. They just recently done one with Xbox One, and the vegetation and everything was not done as correctly as it was on PlayStation 4. So given that fact, we're going to replicate our build today off of the PlayStation 4 architecture. Now that that is known, we're also going to go over a couple things before we get into the build. GTA 5 has always been a very CPU intensive game. It's always been less on the GPU and more on the CPU, due to the fact we also went with a 4-core to best utilize the gaming experience on PC. It has always run better with 4 cores. Not to mention, the 4-core we went with is an A10 7850K Kaveri APU. The APU stands for GPU and CPU all in one. Basically, that means you're getting your CPU and your GPU in one, and it's not creating a bottleneck, and it's keeping you in the catch and keeping you optimized whenever you play your games. Not to mention, it takes some of the CPU intensive utilization and puts it over the GPU to equal it out to give you optimum experience for a low price value. The A10 7850K we went with is 3.7 gigahertz overclocked. You can probably overclock it. It's 4 cores. It also comes with a standard 7850 mobile Radeon graphics card. It's actually exceeding the PlayStation 4 graphics, and that's why we picked this as well. Next up, we went with a Gigabyte board. It's a very decent board. It also has PCI Express slots on it. It's very nice for the money. It's $60. It also has USB 2.0 and 3.0 and all that good stuff as well. It also can run up to 32 gigabytes of RAM if you want to upgrade later. So that's always good. Next up, also to run all this data through it, we also went with a Seagate 7200 RPM 120 gigabyte version hard drive. We went with a hard drive basically because we needed 120 gigabytes, but we didn't really need a lot of space. So we went with 25 gigabytes for Windows 7. We're also going to need 60 gigabytes for the GTA 5 on PC. 50 is 60, so given the fact you're actually going to have more headroom for 50 gigs later if you want to install the games. Plus, this is only $20 and comes with a 1-year warranty. For the RAM, we went with G-Skill. We went with a standard 8GB, 2 4GB sticks. Due to the fact that PlayStation 4 runs 6GB, we said why not go with 8? You can never go wrong with low-end systems getting more RAM. Plus, DDR3 is extremely cheap now that DDR4 is out. Also, it was only $70 as well, and it runs at an easy 1333 MHz, which can easily be overclocked later. For the power supply, we went with a CX Corsair series. It's a 430 watt power supply, and it's going to be good enough to run everything you want to run with this setup of hardware. It's very cheap as well. It was only $42 on Newegg, so thank us for that. Corsair has also been a very notable brand that has not had any problems with short-circuiting and hardware failure. So we went with Corsair. Last but not least, we went with a DIY do-it-yourself PC case. It's a mid-tower case. It's also very good for the money because it's only $16 on Newegg. Plus it's mid-tower. It comes with an 80mm fan for the exhaust, and you can also install more fans as well as other hard drive bays. There's 6 of them. So you can thank us for that because the price is extremely cheap. In total, all of this comes around to about $400. Give or take $1 or $2 depending on what state you're in. Alaska might be different from Hawaii, etc, etc. And one last thing before we go. If you're going to be playing these games, you might as well spend an extra $25 and get you an Xbox controller for PC. Because GTA 5 is going to run seamlessly on that, and I guarantee you everybody's going to have one. So why don't you go ahead and get that. If you like this build, stay tuned for more builds. I'll be having more builds later as the day goes by. And subscribe for a chance to win, like I said, my Elgato game capture card. And comment on your favorite video and like your favorite video as well. Thanks for watching. This has been a video by Dr. GTA. I've got to get back to some 3D modeling. I will see you guys in the next video.